Very well last time out, got the full 20 points just ahead of Ralf Goral, and Honegger had a few problems, you'll remember. But as we look down the grid now, on the very front row of the grid, we've got Albury Spinola, the Brazilian, and his teammate Marco Ferrera Campos. There they are on the front of the grid, 41 and 40. They're here testing to make sure this circuit's okay for the Euro Series later on in the year. And Martin Oprecht got a superb start as they tear off down the straight. Alongside him is Wolfgang Engels. Oprecht, you remember, was penalised for a false start or jumping a start. He's in second as they go around that first right-hander there. And Spinola way out in front, being chased by Müller in second place now. And of course, I was saying the guys are testing Spinola and Campos. That means that they're not going to be stealing any of the points from the other guys. So although Spinola is out in front, it must be quite nice for Müller to have somebody that proficient that he can hang on to behind. Well, look what's happening there. That car is Ferrera Campos' car, and it looks as if he's out of it, so his testing has come to an end. Now that number 22 is Wolfgang Engels, who's now in third place. So there's Spinola. There's Müller. I tell you what, it shows you how good Müller is, because he's hanging on in there. And Wolfgang Engels isn't getting chucked away. Franchione is 39, 9 is Goral, and 35 is Honegger. So the checkered flag out for Spinola. Müller is way down the field after some problems. So Wolfgang Engels gets the points, although the wreath goes to Spinola. Goral ends up in third position, Franchione fourth position, and Peter Honegger in fifth position. Müller ended up down in sixth.
Ja, das Rennen war sehr gut für mich. Kam von Anfang an direkt.
Well, he's just saying, I mean, he went really well to start with, and to prove it, he had the fastest lap of that race, 158 kilometers an hour.
Und in der vorletzten Runde
But he had a misfire in the engine in the latter stages, literally the last couple of laps, and that was a problem. Sunday at Nürburgring, ready for round 3, the second race this weekend for the Formel Opel Challenge in Germany, and a bit of a muddly start there. There's going to be some fun and games because Ferrera Campos, the Brazilian, is right back in 19th position on the grid after his performance yesterday, and he's going to be powering his way up through the field. Spinola immediately goes into the lead as he did on the first race, and Müller, of course, who ended 6th in the first race, is now going to have to find his way back up through the field, having cured that misfire that they had. Engels in second, Goral third. These little 1998cc Opel engines producing 158 horsepower, exciting racing here. 16 valve units, a lot of aluminium in the engines, very lightweight, very good performance. And it looks all set for a very close and competitive season. Wolf Hensler not being that competitive as he does a bit of rally crossing, but look how Spinola is driving there, with Engels having an excellent weekend out. Müller has already worked his way up into fourth position, and he'll be picking away at those in front of him carefully. But the really exciting action you can't see is happening way back down the field as number 40, Marco Ferrera Campos, is absolutely scything his way through the back markers, having started, as I said, back on the 8th row of the grid. You can see Müller having to go at Goral. Goral closes the door on him, so it's Spinola out there, then Engels, and still Goral number 9. But look at Müller, he's going to make a go at him now. And yes, he's into third place. Goral had no answer for that at all. And now he's going to start reeling in Engels, but look how Campos has driven up through the field. He's already in touch with that front leading pack, just showing how extraordinarily talented these Brazilians are here. So Müller looking for a way round Engels, not finding it, but there you see Franchione being challenged by Campos now. Franchione, the Italian, and really providing some spectacular racing. Out in front, no major problems. Engels second, Müller third, Goral fourth, then he's through into fifth. Ferrera Campos with a scintillating drive. Now then, Müller is climbing all over the back of Engels, looking for every which way round. And it's so easy to make these little Opels very wide here, Nürburgring. Is he going to get in this time? He got a good toe down there, but the door is fairly firmly closed there. And look who's creeping up behind, taking Goral. That's Campos, who's got the fastest lap, as you can see, 158.182, which is 1 kilometre an hour faster than the fastest lap in yesterday's race, which was held by Müller. Müller into second place, Engels now third. But how long is he going to stay third? Because Campos has got him very firmly set in his sights. And you might see this man mount the podium despite starting 19th after yesterday's very sad performance. So Müller second place. Look at this. Number 40 trying to get past. That's Campos. Swinging to the left, swinging to the right. Still not finding a way past. Müller's going to be, and I thought he was going to get through on the inside there. He mounted the curb, but he didn't quite get through. Müller going, as I said, for maximum points. He knows that he doesn't have to take Spinola. He just has to hang on to that position and make sure. I think actually Engels is being slowed down very much by Campos, who now moves into third position. And at the beginning of the race, you would have thought that was completely and utterly impossible. So number 6, Gerkens takes Gerhardt, and that's way down the field, though. They're fighting for sort of 13th and 14th place. The red car there is Obrecht. He's looking for points in the championship, and he's well positioned in 4th place. And Campos, the sad story is, has spun and is now out of contention after that super drive. But Spinola takes the checkered flag. Müller, driving with a head far older than his years, takes second place to increase his lead in the championship. Engels third and Obrecht fourth. Ralf Goral went well in the early stages. I think his tyres went off, so he ended up down in fifth. How different is this series from the Euro series? We are Spinola.
It's really very difficult. Good drivers, good team.